And welcome to the MPE Vision Podcast. This is gonna be part 3. Hey man, let me tell you something. We're gonna talk about the mental, but listen, let me tell you something. This I know for sure. I'm gonna give you. I am very transparent on my life. My life is kind of like an open book because I decided when I did this podcast, I was gonna be truthful and honest. And let me tell you something, man. You might want your life to go a certain way, but God's plans are different. Now, I do plan my life still. I don't just willy nilly. I do plan it. A lot of times when my life makes a turn, okay, ain't nothing I can do about it. I know that's God. Same thing. Now, me, I was raised around auto mechanic workers, auto body worker. Granddaddy was a butcher. My great granddaddy, excuse me. My granddaddy was concrete mason. Brick mason was a friend of the family. Everybody had jobs. So I can't relate to some of the cats who was around the street hustlers because I seen the people who worked every day. All my cousins, everybody had jobs. So I can't relate to the other side until that late 80s, early 90s. And so I started seeing the hustlers. I started seeing the dope dealers. Yeah, I started seeing that later on in life. But I wanted the same thing. People, another guy, he did recycle garbage, his own business, and made a great life out of it. So my Heavenly Father blessed me with that. He blessed me to see that. So, basically, all I want to do is work. So all I wanted to do. So, but the work that I wanted to do, construction, at 19, couldn't get it. What else I wanted to do? I wanted to work in the founders. I mean, I applied like 9 times out of the founder. And the lady told me, look, we ain't looking for you. We want somebody who's, been in prison and, they want somebody with a rougher background. Me, I had Air Force and college. They were like, they looked at me like I was soft. But I just never, they did. Look, get your soft ass out of here. You know what I'm saying? They looked at me like I was a cream puff. I was like, dude, you already know me. But anyway, yeah, I never could get on. I had friends, you know what I'm saying, who had cases and all that stuff. Yo, I just got on with this founder. I just got on with this founder. I'm like, you motherfucker. I just could never get on. Never could get on, bro. Never could get on. Then I got my CDLs, tractor and trailer driver. I tried concrete. I applied to 6 different concrete jobs. Dump truck. I applied to like 10 of those. All that. It just wasn't for me. And when I got out of the Air Force, I had a friend. He know who he is. He said, hey, man. I said, what do you do? He said, I do CNA. I said, CNA, what is that? He said, clean up after. I said, you got to clean up poop and everything. But I thought about it. That's my soft spot. Elderly people and babies. That's my soft spot. My partners, they didn't know it then, but they know it now. Mostly they see the other side of me. They like that. You know what I'm saying? But I got a soft side too. I know, soft shit, but I do got a soft side. and and so I got my CNA, and later on, I worked worked in a mental health hospital because my trucking career didn't jump off like that. I was working at a factory. That's why I try to keep names out of it. Working at a factory in the factory. I got my CDLs. I paid for my CDLs in cash. I paid it out of my pocket. So in the morning, I will go and do my CDL in the morning and then go to work in the evening. I look at that now, but like, ah, damn, I was determined because I wanted to do electrician thing. They wanted 8 hours out of me, so I do it. I can't do that. The welding program too, they wanted 8 hours, so I was like, damn, I can't do that. So I did this trucking because I've always wanted to travel anyway. So I did the trucking, did that. So then after I graduated from the trucking school, I was able to get a job at the factory that I was working. But then that didn't work out. And I said, I want to go over the road anyway. So I went over the road, tried to. And that's when I got introduced to trucking. Trucking can be a dirty game. They had us for 3 days. I'm gonna educate y'all and stuff the truckers go through. We went there for 3 days. I got there the first day. This is some of y'all might be going home. What? I just got here, and they paid for your ticket. Yeah, I'm telling on y'all ass. They pay for your ground, your bus ticket, and everything. Then you get there, they want to talk crazy to you, and then you get through the whole 3 days. I'll start seeing people, if they couldn't come up with a phone number, they say, okay, we can't get you way back home. People stranded, all type of shit. I would say your name and blast y'all out, but I ain't gonna do that. Yeah, that was some weird shit. I'm like, hold on, you pay for somebody to get there, and they can't come up with a phone number, and you telling them you can't get them a way back to the house? I'm like, what the hell I ain't got into? Because I went from regular to local, and now I'm over the road, and I'm seeing some wild stuff. So then, got to the 3 days, they said, guess what? We don't have trucks for none of y'all. I'm sorry. We don't have trucks for none of y'all. None of y'all. So we had to go back to the house. And I was out, my area was Atlanta, but even though I was still staying in Chattanooga, I had to wait and get a train. And by that time, 2 months came by. I said, dude, I got to work. So I worked in a factory for temporary until somebody told me trucking go big in the summer. And that's when I waited for the summer and then went truck driving. Look, I'm about to be out of time. I'm about to pick up where I left off in just a minute.